Good morning, Pisces. All right, let's get into a reading. If you need anything, guys, check out that comment section. I've got my second channel down there. Personal readings, Patreon. If you ever want to see these first, check out bonus readings and get the extendeds. All of that is down below. All right, let's just see what's coming out. I'm feeling really drained, so I'm not sure how long this reading will last. It's funny how I said I'm feeling really drained and the Nine of Wands come out and the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, and now I'm not feeling so drained anymore. Some of you, you're either holding on or fighting for some sense of stability that is not paying off. This could be having to work 3 jobs just to make ends meet, and you need to save $20,000. You could be extending yourself to a point where it's not necessarily benefiting you, it's actually harming you in the foundation that you're trying to build. That's just going to be a side note. So be careful of overextending your energy. And again, like working 7 days a week, 12 hours a day for 4 months. Yeah, the money might be great, but then you might realize, okay, the money's great, but I'm exhausted. I'm having to spend money to get myself better because I've been so sick that the money I made, I've done had to spend. So what did I make? That's kind of the energy I'm seeing here. So just be aware of that for some of you, okay? That's a warning not to get too caught up in kind of like the materialistic aspect of life, or not to get too caught up in chasing a goal, chasing a dream, or trying to get something conquered. There's a lot of value in the steps. I'm hearing put one foot in front of the other. All right, let's get the romance energy. Let's get the romance energy. Who are we bringing in today? Okay, so some of you are overcoming a challenge. The challenge has been that either you or someone else, or possibly both of you, have struggled with self-love. Now, self-love for each person is going to be different, but to me, self-love is taking yourself out of situations that you don't feel good in. If you don't love yourself, you might settle. You might sacrifice when you shouldn't. You might bend your morals, your beliefs, your values when you shouldn't. Here's an example. You know those people who will be like, I will never let someone lay a hand on me. But then all of a sudden they've met someone, they like them, they care about them, laid a hand on them, and then they're kind of making excuses. There's multiple reasons for that, but one of it is self-love. If you love yourself enough, you will say, not only is this a deal breaker, but I'm going to take myself out of this situation. I'm going to overcome this challenge. Now, before you put in the comments, I know it's not that simple to get out of an abusive relationship. What I'm trying to say is 9 times out of 10, if you do not have self-love, you will put yourself in circumstances and situations where you're settling, where you're waiting for someone's potential instead of who the hell they are, where you're sacrificing what you want because you think they're going to give it to you, but they actually ain't. They're just playing games. Self-love will have you taking yourself out of environments, situations, friendships. It'll have you taking yourself out of rooms that you never thought you were going to walk out of. You close the door, you lock it. I'm never turning back. So some of you, whether it was the person I'm bringing in, you, or both, one of the challenges for you being able to experience a romance like no other, something that was one of a kind, something that was very healthy and safe and loving, and there's compassion, there's empathy. Being able to experience that took you overcoming, or took them overcoming, the inability to put oneself first. It's not being selfish to say, hey, I don't want to put myself in danger. Hey, I'm tired of you saying one thing but doing another. That's abuse. That is not being selfish. That's recognizing that you can love someone, but it's okay for you to love yourself more when they're showing you that the love that they're giving you is not okay. It's not compatible. It's not enough. And if they're not willing to grow with you, what does that mean? You're going to outgrow them. A lot of you, whoever this is that I'm about to start bringing in, this could be a past life love. So this is going to be someone that when you meet them, it's going to feel very familiar. They're showing me an energy of like when you meet someone and they feel like they've always been a friend. I'm hearing the song "You've Got a Friend in Me" from Toy Story. So this could be someone where it's a past love. It's going to feel very familiar. It's like you guys are going to be able to connect in a way that you've never really connected with others. Do not mistake this for a trauma bond, okay? Some of you are going to mistake this relationship, this romance that's like no other, with a trauma bond that you're in. And it is not the same, okay? A trauma bond, the other person does not want to grow and evolve. And the only time that they reach out or want to fix it is if they know that you're getting away or you're cutting the trauma bond. And then as soon as you get back in it, it's the same cycle because you guys don't know how to get out of that cycle. Now, this is going to be someone that you're going to be able to be a power couple with. This is going to be someone who is going to be patient with you. This is going to be someone who adores you, and this person might even say, "I'm sorry it took me 6 days to approach you. I'm sorry it took me 6 weeks to approach you, 6 months to approach you." This is going to be someone who's going to say, "The timing hasn't really been in our favor. Maybe I met you when I didn't want love. Maybe I met you when I was with someone else. Maybe I met you when I was on the verge of leaving the country, leaving town, and it just wasn't the right time. But I always knew that something was going to happen. Something's going to take place." Now, again, this could be a past person, or this could be someone new that you've met where there's a little bit of a timing issue. Maybe you have something to conquer, they have something to conquer, maybe both of you do. But there's an awareness of, I'm coming back to you though. I'm coming back to you. So something's about to be taking place here. If this is your story, something will be taking place here very, very, very soon. If something does not take place here very, very, very soon, this is not your story, okay? So this is going to be someone who wants to marry you. Some of you could be having that conversation with this person here coming up. Some of you, this is going to be a new person who's going to tell you their intentions. My intentions is I want to give this time. My intentions are that I want us to grow into a power couple. I know that timing hasn't been in our favor. I know that maybe I have to leave the country or you have things that you need to take care of. And maybe there's even been challenges we've needed to overcome. But I adore you and we're going to work this out. Again, Four of Wands, wanting to build a union. What did I say? This person's going to want to marry you. For some of you, there's going to be a conversation about marriage. There's going to be a discussion about marriage. You guys will be getting married here coming up. Some of you could be eloping with this person. Some of you, this is going to be an energy of, I just want you to know my intentions. My intentions are to have forever with you. They could be on the last leg of a cycle. This could be someone who is about to be able to get out of the military. They only have 1 year left. They meet you at the end of their agreement, contract. So they meet you. Well, maybe they're not able to get out of the contract. And maybe, just maybe, this timing issue or this little bit of speed bump you guys are having to get over is allowing you both to love yourself on a deeper level. What does that look like for both of you? Does that mean having one another? Does that mean giving into what's not working and just letting it be and acting like it's not special, acting like it's not precious, or is it the complete opposite? This person, again, let's use the military for an example. Someone here is on the last leg of a journey. They're about to complete a journey. And they're near the point where it's kind of burdensome because they've been on this journey for so long. So this is someone who's ready for the next chapter. I'm ready to get out of the military and us maybe go elope and us buy a home and us do those things. I've been in the military for 10, 15 years. I'm tired, I'm exhausted, and you have made me look forward to my future. You've made me look forward to what life could look like here in my future. Some of you are going to feel like this person could be a little sly, so some of you might not necessarily believe that they're going to put action behind what they're saying, but they're going to prove you wrong when it comes to that. Because in this person's mind, their wish fulfillment, the ultimate goal is to be able to build a home with you, be able to come home with you. There's something here about, again, money. Feeling like they could have some sort of wealthy life with you, some sort of financial abundance, security. I want to come home to you. Again, feeling like that's a wish fulfillment, but needing you to know that they're on the last leg of some sort of journey. I don't think that this person's going to ask you to be patient, but I definitely think that they want to fill you in. So yeah, this person's feeling a little discontent. It's like this person is discontent. They're bored, they're tired of the way life has been, they're ready for that contract to be over, they're ready for the new chapter of their life. It's like a high schooler ready to go to college. It's like an 8th grader ready to go to high school. It's like this person is just itching to get to the next chapter of their life. So much so that they're getting very discontent. Is it ever gonna come? This person's losing patience. I don't want to be patient. I know what I want. I want you. The timing's been bad. I had to go. You had to go. We had things we needed to figure out, but we figured it out. And now I'm ready to just do the damn thing. I'm ready to come in. I want you to fall in love with me. I want to give you time to do it. I want you to be able to see us as what I see us. I want you to know that I adore you. I want you to know that I would be so excited to come home to you, but I'm also on the last leg of a journey and I'm feeling really dissatisfied around the fact that what I want to invest in is not paying off as quickly as I want it to. Again, this could just be feeling like the last 6 months of my contract are inching by. I'm never going to get out of this contract. But this could be giving this person an opportunity to rest, to heal, to renew, and reflect. It could also be giving them an opportunity to look at what they've not been satisfied with in their life, where they have given and given and given and it didn't pay off, and how the next chapter of their life they need to do something differently. So again, let's say it's the military, let's say it's a relationship, let's just say that this person's itching for a new way of life. This person not being able to get what they want when they want it is giving them a temporary moment for them to sit down and go, okay, where have I went wrong, and where in this next relationship or the next chapter of my life am I going to show up differently? This past chapter, I didn't have a lot of patience, so this chapter, I'm going to have more patience. This last chapter, I really watered flowers that I knew wasn't going to grow. It's like, if this was a relationship that they're getting out of or a contract at a job, they could have given and given and given and given and felt like it was never enough. And they could be recognizing that that's something that they need to change with you. Because if they gave and gave and gave to a job and it was never enough and they're ready to get out, but they're starting to feel burdened because it's not getting here quick enough, again, it's giving them time to think about how their time and their energy is precious and how it should pay off. But sometimes it's our own fault that we give and give and give and something doesn't pay off. At what point are you going to quit giving to something? At what point are you going to quit watering those tomatoes when they ain't grown? Are you going to water tomato plants for 2 years and then be like, well, they didn't grow? Quit watering them. That's what I'm getting here. But this person could be recognizing that there was maybe ways that they showed up in past relationships or in life, and how they're not satisfied with that, and how this is their opportunity to do things differently. Again, maybe this was a past relationship they were in. Maybe they were quick to get discontent or to get in an argument with their partner. I ain't fixing the argument. Nope, I'm just gonna act like it didn't happen. We gonna brush it under the rug and we gonna keep investing. Well, now this person could be like, that's where we went wrong. That's where we went wrong, because every time I was discontent with you or I was not satisfied, instead of saying something to you, we brushed it under the rug, and then we were surprised that we were tripping every time we would go in the living room. So now this person could be then saying, okay, so now I know that the next relationship I get in or dealing with you, I need to make sure that I approach something differently. If this is a past person, this is someone you're going to be reunited with after you had to set a boundary with them. They could have had a hidden agenda, and you could just need to trust that this person is going to be different when they come back. If this isn't a past person and it's a new person, you need to recognize that someone in your past is sneaky and likes to hide their intentions and what they want. I feel like you've seen through it and you put a boundary. Now, some of you, you're going to a new person or you're with a new person and they're saying, hey, listen, trust. Trust that this person's a team player, because their actions are showing that they're a team player. Not only are they going to come in and say, I want a union with you, I want to come home to you. Do you understand how excited it would make me to know that when I get off of work, you're where I'm going? Do you know how excited it would make me to come home and go to bed and you be the one I'm laying beside in the bed? They do want you to trust that this person is going to be a team player and that they're not only just going to bring a lot of joy to your life, but they're going to bring a lot of stability. This is going to be a stable connection. It doesn't matter what we fought over. It doesn't matter that you just showed me your worst self. I don't care. I love you. I'll see you tonight. That's going to be this person. There's going to be a sense of stability in this foundation. I don't care how you talk to me. I don't care that you hid my keys this morning because you mad at me. That's fine. Be petty. Be petty, Betty. I don't care. That's going to be this person's energy, because not only are they going to know you, they're going to know how to handle you. They're also going to... This person's also going to be able to read your body language as well. What I'm getting is, for a lot of you, if you've done met this person, you're going to write me and say, Danielle, this person matches me so perfect that I know the universe made them for me. Not only can this person read your body language, it's like they can read your mind. It's like this person can read your fucking mind. It's kind of creeping me out. It's kind of making me feel a certain type of way. Yeah, feeling like you're their emotional fulfillment. See, that's what I'm saying. Now, the Ten of Cups reminds me of like me and my child. I don't care how she talks to me. I don't care what kind of mood she's in. I don't care what happened. I'm going to still love you through it. Unless you kill somebody. Then we got to talk about it. Because I don't know about it. But that's the Ten of Cups. There's a sense of stability in that foundation where it's like you can be your truest self, your most authentic self, and I'm going to love you through it. This person's going to bring a lot of joy into your life. Give me this here that someone's not seeing. Someone's not seeing that there could be conflict coming in the near future. So there could be some sense of conflict that's going to come in here in the near future around a major change and transformation. Okay, so for some of you, I'm just going to go ahead and let you know. Remember, I said you could possibly get eloped? You might piss some people off if you do. Your kids, your family, somebody might get mad. Let's say that you start dating someone new. There might be some mad people about it, because I'm saying that you or this person might not want to see that in the near future there could be drama, pettiness, arguments, or disagreements that's going to take place simply because there was a major change and transformation. It's like someone's going to get a message of truth or a message of bad news. Hey, the truth is so-and-so and so-and-so are together. And not only are they together, they got married. Truth is, someone's going to get a truth. Now, if this person has got anyone else in their life, like in their external atmosphere, that feels like they can tell them what to do, that their opinion really matters so much so that it should dictate what they do. If they have anyone like that, I'm seeing that that could start some sort of drama. Someone's going to have something to say. And it's going to be around the fact that someone was ready to bring a change into their life, and it didn't matter if they agreed with it or not. Again, if this is a past person, you might have some people who are pissed that you guys are going to try to fix that. If this is a new person, you could have some people pissed. Pissed because you're so-and-so's ex and now somebody else has got you. They're so-and-so's ex, now somebody's got them. It could be family who's got something to say. Well, we don't like that you're dating a 22-year-old. You need to break up with them. We don't like that you're dating so-and-so from Ireland, you got to break up with them. There could be a lot of, again, pettiness that's going to come out when you guys really start getting this off the ground. Now, if this is someone else, so for some of you, this could be someone else trying to come back in. If you've got someone external to you that you classify as toxic, that you set a boundary with, okay? Baby mama, baby daddy, family member, stranger, this could be fucking neighbor, I don't care. You could have set a boundary with someone. You could have said, my justice is to walk away. My justice is to stay so far away from you that I'm simply a memory and you don't even know if I exist anymore. That person could be, okay, I'm hearing, is it Lil Wayne, no love lost, no love found? It's a little too late to tell me you're sorry now. You hurt me when I was down. So this could have been someone who hurt you when you were down. This could have been someone who had something really mean or rude to say when they should have kept it to themselves. Hurt people hurt people. You need to know that. Someone could be coming back and wanting to get into your good graces when you had brought some sort of change into your life. If this is an ex or someone you've done dabbled with, this person could be coming back because they got a message of truth or a message of bad news that you went through some sort of change and transformation. If this is like a family member or someone like that, I feel like they could be mad that they're not involved. And then they could say something that is going to be bitter off the tongue, which is fine. They're allowed to have their emotion. But I think that you need to recognize that this person has a tendency to start some sense of drama. If this is someone you wanted that didn't want you, someone you used to dabble with, someone you used to entertain, a family member, an acquaintance, if this is someone you had to walk away from because you said, okay, enough's enough. I'm about to make this fair, and what's fair is for you to not be around me. Then I think you need to recognize that you have seen something in this relationship that maybe they haven't. With the devil in the tower, it could be telling me that this relationship has a very inconsistent, unstable foundation. So this could be a family member where it's good, but when it's bad. And it gets so bad that it affects the whole family. I think that you need to recognize that, yes, someone could have the want to start a new beginning, but it doesn't matter what they want. You have to ask, does this person bring quality to my life? Does this person bring quality to my life? Or does this person remind me of someone from my past? A family member I wasn't fond of, a lover I wasn't fond of. If this person comes around you, or if this is a family member, a friend, or acquaintance, when they pick up the phone to call you, it makes you sick to your stomach. There's a reason for that. Your nervous system is screaming, abort mission, abort mission. We know what this feels like and we don't fucking like it. So be aware of that. If someone is getting a message of truth that you have changed your life, maybe you've gotten married, maybe you went and got eloped, you got engaged, you're dating someone, there is some sense of drama that could be coming in because they could then be discontent that they put effort into this and it isn't where they want it to be. So now, ain't no time better than now. See that as very convenient. It's very convenient that now something you could have hoped and wished for wants to come in and be balanced, but can it be balanced? Again, this could be, let's say you grew up in a toxic family. Maybe you've always yearned to be close to your parents, your grandparents, your aunts, your uncles, your cousins. There could be a part of you that wants that void to be filled, but there could also be a part of you that's very realistic and goes, yeah, I can dream all day, but that doesn't mean that it's going to be reality. And you could be seeing that this is something you wished would happen. I mean, I wished we could have fixed it. I wished we could have been lovers and me and you could have been close as family members. But this relationship made me uncomfortable. This relationship brought the worst version out in me, and there's a reason for that. There's a reason for that. And you could be seeing that this is actually helping you balance within to see what you want, what you believe in. So again, someone here is going to be stuck on wanting to fix this. But again, just because you're family with someone doesn't mean you have to have them in your life. Like, this would be a family member who's like, I don't get why you're pushing me out, but we're family. Okay. If that excuse works for you, and you, instead of you taking accountability, by all means, have at it. But I think you need to recognize that it's interesting that as soon as something's going good for you, someone else wants to come in and, I don't want to say ruin it, but I do see that you placed a boundary here. So be aware of that. This person could be missing you and enjoying the quality time that they used to spend with you. So again, this could just be a family member, a friend, a lover, someone who's missing spending time with you, but someone who's not wanting to reach out because of your body language. So what's the devil then? Because I feel like they're going to reach out. 5 of Cups, regret, sadness, disappointment. The Moon, secrets, things that are hidden, and someone deciding to move on because they got tired of being burdened. So why is this person thinking about you? Because they want a new beginning, or they want to give truth and clarity. See, that's what I'm saying. It's interesting because reaching out and body language come out in the reverse. So I was like, well, maybe they're not going to reach out. But then it's like, no, they want to reach out. They might not have the ability to reach out for some of you. That could be for some of you. This person could be regretting something. They could be feeling a lot of shame and sadness. Okay, so someone here misses you, misses spending time with you, misses having you in their life. They don't want to reach out, but they do want a new beginning. For some of you, this could be someone waiting for you to reach out. I don't know though, with the Devil in the Tower and the Ace of Wands, this is either a passionate only relationship. For some of you, this could have been a trauma bond with a family member, a trauma bond with like a friend or a lover, something that was very tumultuous. I don't think that's how I say that word. Anyways. Yeah, so they're asking you to trust the universe, but they also, this could be a Capricorn, but they also want you to take a reality check around this dynamic. Okay. You need to release control and be proud of yourself. Take any inspired action you feel the need to take. Release control in this situation, and if this person decides to approach you, be real. They want, when this person approaches you, again, it's something here to do with a new beginning. So that's going to include truth and clarity. The truth could be, oh, I miss you. I miss spending time with you. I miss seeing you. I do feel like this person could be fighting reaching out to you, but I feel like whenever they do, you need to, 1, be proud of yourself because you've really grown a lot. 2, you need to take a reality check around this relationship and recognize that if this is a lover or someone like that, it could be passionate, it could be fun, but it might not be the healthiest. If this is a family member or a friend, again, it might not be the healthiest. And I think whenever this conversation happens, you need to talk less and feel what this person is saying. How are their words making you feel? And release control in that moment, because this might not work out the way that you want it to. You guys might not get on the same page. You might never speak to this person again. But I do find it interesting that as soon as you're going through a message, as soon as you're going through a change or a transformation in your life and this person hears about it, they get the message of truth or the message of bad news. But wait, I'm missing out. Like, that's kind of the energy. Hey, truth is, so-and-so moved on. Hey, bad news, so-and-so got married. Hey, truth is, so-and-so don't want you to be close to them anymore. But this is going to take place very unexpectedly. And they're telling you that you're ready for everything that's about to come your way. Again, you're going to experience romance like no other. You're going to get some sense of commitment. But you are going to have to work through the people who should be there in that future with you and who shouldn't. And for each of you, it's going to be different. Some of you are going to be more forgiving than others. Some of you are going to be more understanding than others. They are wanting you to trust that someone here that you had a short-term relationship with could be wanting to come in and connect with you. I'm seeing that whoever this is could have sabotaged. I'm saying that if you and this person have been in separation, they have been paying attention to you during this separation. I'm saying that when they come in, they could want to connect with you in a passionate way. And I'm also saying that you need to express your needs. Be careful of sabotaging again and allowing someone to have parts of you that you don't want to give them when you don't know what's going to be taking place. So again, that could be that short-term connection that's wanting to come in and talk to you. There could be a reality check that's going to take place. Reality check is that someone could just be simply short-term. It could be a short-term family member. It could be a short-term lover. It could be a short-term friend. It wasn't meant to be forever. And someone here has the tendency to sabotage, whether it's you, them, or both, so you guys can't ever work it out. And you're needing to express your needs. And what I'm saying is that one of your needs could be, I want to flourish in this relationship and I feel like I'm not. So you could feel that when you're surrounded by family members, friends, or people like that, if it's always hard, if it's always stressful, if I'm feeling like I'm always trying to prove my point or battle for a view, battle for a certain perspective from you, I don't feel like I'm flourishing, and I think it's time for me to let it go. And that could be you trusting yourself and recognizing, okay, if this is a lover, we only connected because it was a trauma bond. We only connected because it was passionate. We only connected because... Now, for some of you, this is a past person who's going to come back in and tell you, hey, it was bad timing. I'm actually in love with you. I adore you. And it took time apart for me to see that I wanted something more, that I'm ready for something more. And you need to trust that this person means what they say, because some of you, if this is a past person, you're not going to want to believe them. You're going to want to express your needs and say, hey, listen, I want something I can flourish in, but I don't know if I can trust you. And if this is it, because you tell me that we can be a power couple, but you've never shown me that. And then you might sabotage if you're not careful. Not because you want to, but because it's like your heart doesn't know if it can handle it. I don't know if I can handle this disappointment again. So for each of you, it's going to be different. This could be a new person. This could be a past person. If it's a past person, this person really misses you, but there is water under the bridge. There is regret, there's sadness, there's shame, there's secrets, there's things you don't know, things that have not been spoken, and they could take inspired action to come towards you, and you need to release control and really feel what this person's saying and be proud of who you are. Because at the end of the day, the way you're going to handle this situation today is not how you would have handled it 2 weeks ago, 2 years ago, whatever. So I think you just need to be open to listen to someone from your past, whoever that is that's coming back. Be aware that it might not turn out the way that you want it to. Be aware that it might turn out even better than you expected. Here's the thing. If you're willing to look at a relationship and go, hey, this is toxic, this doesn't work for me, and you can voice that to them, there is more of a possibility of it being fixed if you both can see what the problem is. Now, it might take 6 months to get through it. Some of you 6 years before you guys can really feel united as family, friends, or as lovers. But it's going to be worth it if you're able to kind of put out the fire and go, okay, we now see why this got toxic. We now see why me and you trigger the worst sides of one another. So for each of you, it's going to be different. I think you just need to ask yourself, what's your story and whether or not this actually resonates with you. Now keep in mind, if this is your story, this will be taking place very, very, very soon. I'm seeing a 3. So within the next maybe 3 weeks, 3 months. If not, this is not your story, okay? All right, I'm going to leave it here. See you soon.